Hey y'all, everybody's talking about the generations and who's in the best one. Well, I'm going to put a plug for mine because hello, where are all my Gen Xers out there? That's right. We were the forgotten generation. The latchkey kids. We were raised up on microwaves, MTV, and mild neglect. We didn't have child safety. Shoot, we had older cousins holding camcorders yelling, "Do it!" We rode big wheels down gravel driveways with no shoes, no shirt, and no brakes. You'd hit a culvert, you'd fly 6 feet in the air and land in a ditch. Mama say, "Don't come home unless there's blood." Our parents didn't comfort us. They told us to walk it off. Remember lawn darts? That's what my generation had. They were literal metal spears. You'd throw them up in the air and then run around hoping one didn't spear you. Whoever survived got Kool-Aid. We had clackers. Remember clackers? Those two acrylic cannonballs designed to crack an orbital bone. They would shatter in midair on impact and send these little sharp shards flying around like ninja stars. Sent so many kids to the emergency room, they had to take them off the market. That was our generation. We had easy bake ovens plugged in beside our bed. Because nothing says safe like cooking tiny cakes with a 100-watt light bulb and third-degree burns. Our generation, we had metal monkey bars over concrete. Survival of the fittest, baby. You either made it across or you were out of the gene pool. And who can forget slip and slide? AKA the broken tailbone express. We would run full speed and throw our bodies down on a cheap, watered down plastic tarp, hoping we didn't hit a rock or a root or your brother's Tonka truck. And then there was dodgeball. Yeah, the school sanctioned public execution. That ball would hit you so hard in the face, you'd have "Voight" imprinted on your cheek till lunch. We had creepy crawlers. Hot metal molds of scorpions made out of molten plastic. Because nothing says science like burning off your fingertips. And who could forget bike ramps? Y'all, we'd put pieces of plywood on cinder blocks, launch ourselves into the neighbor's bushes. And no helmet, of course, because if you showed up in a helmet, you weren't being safe. You were asking for a beatdown. And we'd come home limping, bleeding, twitching a little bit. Moma'd be like, "Rub some butter on it. Close the door. You're letting in flies." And my husband, he got knocked out cold in football practice playing bull in the ring. They woke him up with smelling salts and then told him to go run a lap. God forbid they gave you water. They didn't want you to get waterlogged. 95-degree southern heat with 100% humidity on a field next to the highway. Every coach had a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. And you're just out there trying to run laps while breathing Marlboro smoke and diesel fumes. That's right, we were the kids with no bubble wrap. Trampolines with the springs exposed. We didn't have hand sanitizer, we had dirt. We stayed out till the street lights came on. And yeah, we're still here, scarred, sarcastic, a little crunchy in the joints, but we're here. We lived to tell about it. So don't come at me with your gluten-free, non-GMO, screen time monitored app for meditation. I got raised on Pop Rocks, Tang, and trauma. And I turned out just fine. Woohoo! Go Gen X.